Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I am going to be setting up my week for October 27th through November 2nd, and we're just going to jump in here and get started. Now, I'm going to be honest, this kit is the Graceful Muse kit, and guys, I've been holding on to this kit because as you can see, the girls in this picture are wearing sweaters. This came in for me to use in September, and here she's wrapped up. She's got a scarf on. Guys, it doesn't get that cool here in September. It's still upper 80s and the 90s. So I decided to hold this kit. So the dates on it is September. So I pulled out my October because I have used my October kit. I think I used it last week. So we're going to use this kit this week, and I'm going to pull out October for that. So we're going to get started. We're going to try something different today. I know I've tried something different each week. Let's see if I can go back and, okay, this is the week we're in right now that I am filming, and I drew the things and did the highlighters, and then the week before we did this, and then the week before that, this. We're going to do something a little kind of different again. And then I'm going to see which way I like. Now, I'm going to be honest. I like this. But we're going to see how things go this week. So saying that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I have not decided on anything, to be honest, as far as what I'm going to do first, and I think we need to decide on that. I love this plaid, and I'm kind of thinking this plaid should go across the top. You know, I always love to use this, but I think we're going to go and use the plaid. We're just going to do it. Oh, but I need to, let me put that right there. I need to white out first. This week has, the current week that we're in has been a little different than I planned it. On my dad's side of the family, all of his brothers and sisters are gone except for one. Now, there were 6 kids in the family, and they are down to just one. So I have one uncle left, and him and his wife have had bad health here recently. Most recently, she just came home from the hospital Monday from having surgery, unexpected surgery. So I went up to see them. Now, this is the thing, is that they had one child, a girl, and she passed away just a couple of months unexpectedly after my husband passed. So they don't have any children. She has a few siblings left. I don't think very many. I want to say I know she has at least a brother and a sister, maybe, or 2 sisters. But they really don't have anybody. And so I went up there this week on Tuesday, and I promised them I would come back at least every other week. But I have plans for, let's see, for this week, for this weekend. So I'm not going to go this weekend. So I'm going to go again this coming week and help them get things done around the house that they need doing, and just spending some time with them, guys. They don't have anybody, and nobody is visits because I just feel bad. So that being said, I am going to go visit them again this week. I'm looking. I showed you guys that I did the October, and I can't find it. Here we go. So I'm going to put October there. And then that can go back with my journaling kits. So Monday. And they were so grateful, so thankful that I came to see them this week. And guys, it's just a little bit of my time to bring just a little bit of happiness to them. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind. And we just sat and talked. We went and got lunch, and I stayed with them all day, and I had such a good time. And they were so grateful. And so I thought, you know what, Wendy, does it hurt to go? No. So they are a little over an hour. I would say about an hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half from me. So it's not that far. And come on. So I'm going to do that. So this week was interrupted, and so my whole schedule, cleaning and all that's in flux, but that's okay, because with doing the weekly clean each day, I'm good. And then let's see. We've got one. And guys, it's hard to believe we're into November. Goodness gracious. There we go. Now, down at the bottom, guys, look at this coffee washi. I have to use it. I mean, I have to. Because it's so pretty. All right. That is so pretty. I think it is so pretty. Now, what are we going to do with the rest of the page to do a little bit of stuff? So, let's see what we have. I think we're going to do this one up at the top. And it says coffee, the secret ingredient to adulting. I have to say, I have to agree. There we go. And then I want to have something down here. I think I'm kind of going to do what I did last week and use the florals. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know I covered that up just a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. And now I can still put just a couple little things in here. I think I'm going to use that. Do like this one. And I think that's going to be good enough for right now. So we'll pull the rest of this out in a little bit. Now, this is where it's going to be a little different this time. So, last week I measured and I used my fountain pen. This week I'm not going to measure and I'm going to use my Pentel Energel. This is the needle tip 0.7 and I'm going to use that. So we're just going to hand draw 8 to 10. And that is going to be my AM routine. And from 8 to 10 here is going to be my bedtime routine. So there we go. Now on Monday, because I'm not going to be here Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and clean. And first 11 to 12 is going to be my shower and wash my hair. And then I think I'm going to do from 2 to 3 is going to be cleaning my kitchen and all of that. So my AM routine is going, and PM routine is going to be this pen. So I am going to do AM. That's wake up time. And that's my routine. This is going to be my routine and bedtime. Now, for my hair, that is going to be this one. And then my cleaning is going to be the pink one. I'm going to turn you again. This is going to be there we go. That's going to be Monday. Tuesday, I am going to get up at 8. I want to be on the road by 9. And then from 9, I'm going to say 9:30 because I'm going to stop and get coffee. So between 9:30 to 11 is going to be driving. And then I am going to spend from 11 to 4. I'm going to put a little break in there to 4:30. Visiting with them. 30 minutes gives me a little bit of leeway. And then 5 to 7 to drive home. And then we'll do that. So my wake up routine is going to be here. My wake up and AM routine is going to be this whole spot. I think because it is, well, first of all, I need to put $2 Tuesday up here. This is something different that I don't normally do. I am going to use this yellow for driving. And then I didn't pick out a color for visiting with them, but I think I'm going to do that as a totally different color. And I think what's going to work best in this kit, honestly, is going to be this gray. So I'm going to turn you this way, and I am going to color this in. Now, my plan when I left them was to spend the night, but I don't think I'm going to spend a night this night. I think the next time I go, I will spend a night with them. So we're going to do that. And then I will drive home, and then I have my PM routine and bedtime. So let's do that. This is going to be $2 Tuesday. Wake up. And this means I can't dally, guys. And then drive home. and bedtime. Then I'm on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is going to go back to our 8 to 10. And then I'm going to go ahead at 11 and start my cleaning. So I am going to do cleaning from 11 to 12. From 1, I don't know how long it's going to take me to do laundry, but I'm going to say from 1 to 2. It's going to be my laundry. Up at the top, I think the 29th is when the new Twisby Plum Onyx or Onyx Plum comes out. And guys, I just want that pen so bad. I just want it so bad. And then we're going to do this. Here we go. This is going to smear. This is going to smear. Wendy, don't get upset. It didn't smear. Oh, yay. So then my cleaning is in pink. This is going to be wake up, AM routine, clean bath and closet, and laundry. And this is PM routine. And bedtime. So that's the first half of the week. Thursday, guys, let's see what we've got. Okay. And then I am going to do Wendy's plans. Probably we're going to start it at 10:30 and go to 2:30. Then I am going to clean. That'll give me time for lunch. And then I'm going to clean the bedroom and office from 3 to 4:30. I want to put out the trash at 5. And then from 8 to 10 is going to be my bedtime stuff. Hair. I didn't put that down there, guys. Okay, so wash my hair is going to be between the 10 and 10:30. And so we're going to do wash hair. Then Wendy's plans. It's going to be this green. This is going to be my cleaning. Tuesday, I didn't put out my trash, which is going to be as soon as I get home, guys, because I'll have to put it out as soon as I get home. And then this is going to be my trash. And that's it. Could put it out before I leave, but we'll see. We'll see. And I'm hoping I'm going to get home before 7 o'clock, so I'll be fine. So we're going to do wake up. And now on Friday, I'm going to work at, I think I'm going to work at a coffee shop. I don't know where I'm going to work. I'm just going to put work at because I haven't decided if I'm going to do a coffee shop or what I'm going to do. But we're going to put the Halloween up here. I'm not expecting kids. So, guys, I haven't even bought any candy. But typically, my experience living in an apartment is they don't come to your door in an apartment for trick or treat. So, I'm not going to get any candy. Ooh, I put that on the wrong day. Okay, let's see. Let's just put it down without the highlighter. There we go. Because I've already messed that up. Anyway, I am going to, I will get up, get myself going, and then at 10:30, I think from 10:30 to 12:30, I am going to work somewhere. Don't know. We'll see. And then here. I don't know what's going to happen in here. I have no idea. None. Okay. So this is going to be wake up. I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking a coffee shop, but I'm not sure. Honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you, I get so much work done when I have been at the car dealership because nobody bothers me. I really want to just go back there and work, but I don't think that's a cool deal. But I need to find some place like that. I was kind of thinking about going to the library, to be honest. Saturday, I'm not really planning a whole lot, but I am going to do my AM and PM. And then The only thing that I have planned to do, and I'm not going to say it's a scheduled time, um, but sometime during the day, I am going to repot my ZZ plant. So I'm just going to put it here at 11 o'clock, and it's just going to be a to-do. I think I'm just going to write to-do. Repot ZZ plant. That's the only thing I've got really that I need to do right now. I'm sure as the week goes on, I will have more. And then Sunday, really, guys, the only thing I would need to do is I need to wash my hair, which I will do between 10:30 and 11:30. And during the day, I want to fix a pot of soup. So I think I'm going to do, again, I'm going to do a to-do. And I'm not going to assign a time. I probably will see if Christopher and Emma wants to do something on those at least one of those days. So I'm kind of leaving it open, but I do want to put down something. Do I like the girl with the coffee, or do I want to do the coffee shop? I think I want to do the coffee shop. There. Can still ride around it. Um, I'll do that. And how about that? And I want one more thing here. So it kind of balances it out. There we go. Think that is what I'm going to do. So this is the rest of these I will use in my journaling. So I think this is the way it's going to look for this week, guys. Now, I will say I'm pleasantly surprised that Um, the ink does not smear when I go over it with the highlighter. So that may rethink my situation here a little bit. But I think this week and this week, I am leading toward this kind of setup. I think I like without as much decoration, but I do like the decoration on here. So, guys, it may kind of alternate a little bit, the decoration a little bit between the two. So, I'm excited to use this setup for this week and see how it goes. And I like leaving myself time on the weekends to just figure it out when I get there. And a big reason is I never know what Christopher and Emma's going to do. And if I'm able to do something with them, I want to do that. So that's what we're going to do. So, guys, I hope you have a great week. Leave me a piece of candy down below since it's Halloween. And until next time, guys, bye bye.